Hey, and welcome to the last episode of Antimony Flowers. So, now we get to play as the worst, most disastrous duo. As they're cleaning up their own mess and trying to catch the Dreamworld residents that are running amok.
So, this happens, this is subsequent?
Yes, this is part of the rehabilitation.
Okay.
Because now they're talking about it, and she's like, well, I mean, when I possess people, I go through the dream world, so I figured it had an effect. And June's like, why didn't you say anything?
I didn't think it was important.
They're like, so, are you the real one, or the dream one? She's like, how do we tell?
Poke him.
See, we were told to capture all the Dreamworld residents. They're supposed to look exactly the same, but they said Dream Drill is their true self and are emotionally unstable. She's like, man, I hate how they're always stealing the main character-ish role from me. Now I finally got the chance to run free in the real world and you two clowns are gonna try and catch me. I'm gonna try as much reckless magic as I want. She's like, alright, we found her. Okay.
See, I was gonna suggest we just ask Team Jacob or Team Edward, but I guess this is easier.
So, one of my big complaints with playing as her is she has a very short dash. However, I did like that attack where she empties a couple briefcases of money and sets them on fire.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of funny. You should do that attack exclusively. That's the only attack you should need.
Throwing purses.
Does she have any credit card attacks?
I think she might use her credit card for her spell card when you're playing as her too.
Like a cash register, my personal helicopter. You're just dashing all over the screen.
Yeah, because bullets can't hit you if you're dashing.
That makes sense to me.
So that kind of upset me because it acts like I did the last word, but it didn't do anything. Because I don't know.
I mean, it's all. It's just it's the thought of it. Alright? Like, it doesn't matter how much damage it does, it just matters how flashy it is.
He's like, yeah, let's just hand her over to Yukari. He's like, man. She's like, oh no, you're saying I'm the dream version? It's like, well, I mean, there's a rumor the Tanuki leader was acting weird. But acting funny? That's ridiculous. The real me is the one who's acting funny. Why should I need to hold back? She's like, I'm just saying we can get rid of everyone who won't obey me. You know what? I can't disagree with that.
That seems reasonable to me, actually.
I like Shion's comments like, why do all the dream cells have all this baseless self-confidence?
They're also really stupid in that their lives would probably be easier if they didn't keep revealing themselves to the imposters.
But that's the thing, is that they don't have great self-control because they're the dream versions.
Think of what they could get done if they did. They could, take over the...
But they just want to fuck shit up, man.
You gotta dream bigger.
Oh, there was the briefcase attack again.
Do you even know how to do that attack specifically?
Off the top of my head, no. I think it might be one of the down combos, and that's why it doesn't happen that much.
Right.
Bouncy sheep. Bouncy sheep. That's how you know it's the dream version, all the bouncy sheep. Sheep. Sheep.
So, what you're saying is, if I ever see a sheep, it's evil, and I need to kill it. Well, that's Spyro's logic, so I don't see why I can't.
I bet Spyro's a dragon, and everyone knows sheep and dragons are natural-born enemies.
Is that actually true?
I mean, it's more that dragons just eat sheep.
Okay. Okay, because I didn't know if that was actually a mythical thing, where dragons and sheep just didn't get along, or what.
It's more that dragons will just take your sheep and fly off. Or your treasure and fly off. Or you and fly off. Whatever.
I mean, I'd rather the first two, honestly. You know, if I have to get hauled off by a dragon, so be it.
See, there's a credit card. She's like, psh, with that level of skill, you'd be lucky to be the boss of a mountain. She's like, I'm just tired. I'm just like, yeah, we're on a roll. I can't believe things are going so great when you're here. It's like a dream. And she's like, man, you're such a dick.
So what actually happens to the dream version of people when they are defeated?
Well, they're turning them in.
Like, to the police?
So rude. It's like, I can't tell if she's a dream version or not. Maybe she's always like this. Because she showed up and she's like, I'm just gonna kill you guys. I'm glad you came to me.
I've been really bored, actually.
No, you wouldn't know Harmony if you saw it. It would destroy you. Flaming headbutts.
You know, it really isn't fair that it's 2 on 1 all the time. I'm just saying.
I mean, technically it's 2 on 2.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize that the dream people came in pairs.
Well, the dream people are all paired with Doremi.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's one of the ways that you can tell, because she mentioned in a previous part that she was splaying herself to keep an eye on all the dream versions of people.
Oh, so she's totally aware, but she didn't...
She's aware, but she's not really doing anything about it, because she's like, well, you guys kind of brought this on yourself.
Perfect ass absentee. Could help, but nah.
Yep. I mean, she made the Lumarian come back. She's like, what? Okay, you're done with your rampage now. And she's like, oh, just one more battle. She's like, fine, but that's the last one.
Oh, goodness.
I guess I shouldn't say that all of the dream versions have had Doremi paired with them. There was the dream version of the Rice Bowl Inchline who did not have Doremi paired.
Do we know why?
Because she had paired herself up with Sumeriko.
Ah.
Whee. Man. Break the shield! Break the barrier! God damn it.
Now, why is Doremi fighting?
She's not, really. Every time they switch to her, she's just sitting on her little tail pillow.
But isn't she, like, shielding?
That's just kind of a default when it switches, that they're shielding. Whee! This first part went a lot longer the second time. Whee! Alright. I got this.
Do you? It's okay. We have money on our side.
It's the last word.
She's stealing all. Okay. Alright. I like it. I fucking like it.
Steal all of the money in a way that doesn't even make sense.
Okay, but all my money's in my bank account. How did you get it?
She's like, yeah, you hate us. I mean, you guys, again, you guys kind of brought it on yourselves because, you know, you were fucking shit up.
I mean, I suppose we don't have to enforce the law, but still.
She's like, oh, if you're not going to clean, I'm gonna have to annihilate you. She's like, there's an annihilation bomb in your skull. She's like, what? It's activated when I speak the incantation. I insisted on it in case you tried to leave. It's like, you're joking. I don't know if she's lying. What do we want to do? We gotta beat her up so she can't do the incantation.
Seems like the correct strategy, yes.
Yeah.
Except if it's a bomb, why would it need an incantation?
Because magic.
Like, it seems to me like you just speak the incantation and make them explode. Like, I don't know why there has to be a bomb placed and then there's an incantation. That doesn't make sense to me.
Because magic. Lasers. Jeez.
Oh, look, it's little beans! It's little beans we gotta dodge. You know, I feel like this girl is like the most normal looking. Except for the purple and brown hair.
I guess so. She's like, what? This was the dream version? So the bomb was a lie, right? She's like, aw, man. I wish there was a spell to easily destroy those I hate. Living comfortably isn't a sin.
I mean, stealing people's money and then notifying that they're dead. Kind of.
She's just like, I have all the disciples cook and clean as a disguise for training so that it makes my life easier.
But
it's like, wow, you're pretty lazy. The worst, most disastrous pair. It's like, man, you're most popular. It's like, yeah, we're fine. Thanks for asking. She's like, yeah, she told us there were dream people, and we gotta collect them all.
like Pokemon.
She's like, well, clearly Yukari is, lying to you because she's a coward. She didn't want to fight the Dream Dwellers or you two.
I mean, who would want to fight you two? They're one of the most critically acclaimed bands of our time.
So let's negotiate. Why don't you ally with the Dream Dwellers and take over Jinsokyo? She's like, yeah, just do it. We'll keep it all going. It's like, you don't be fooled. She just wants to stay in the real world. She's like, but... She's like, yeah, perfect possession is pretty much... No! I've got to abandon my past. I want to live an emotionally fulfilling life. She's like, whoa, what?
Alright, what's with this sun character development?
Shion. Things like money and gems don't bring me happiness. Oh shit. Oh man. I'll banish you from Jinsokyo forever. With
Forever?
the part of America.
You know, if this isn't America, let's just give her U.S. citizenship anyway. She earned it.
Give her all your coins! We're Dreamcatchers. Did you notice that? We're a fucking Dreamcatcher.
But we're not shaped like a Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatchers can come in all sorts of shapes, Brian. Get with the times.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Doesn't seem right. I thought they were all like circles. Like netting.
They don't have to be circles.
What do you mean? Like they can be squares or...
Yeah, they can be other shapes. God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be shape racist.
Well, you were. Maybe you should apologize.
Is there like somebody like in the government who I could send a letter to? So like to get like full approval of my apology?
I don't know. That doesn't sound like a thing.
Maybe it should be.
I mean, go ahead and rake that petition, bro. I'm not gonna stop you. Lasers. Jeez. Beat him up. Beat him up. Bah.
Beat him up. Bah.
Give me your money.
You know,
Why are these people just carrying around gold bars?
And how many notices of debt does she have?
I mean, I feel like a lot. I should have put Megalovania over this. Because it's kind of like the Gaster Blaster, but made out of arm bandages.
Now, speaking of that, is the whole Gaster thing like canon?
Sort of.
Well, that doesn't answer my question.
Okay, how much do you know?
I know it's like there are hidden files or something in the game's code.
Okay.
There's like a Dr. Gaster person who like imprisoned himself in another dimension or some shit.
Okay, so, if your game settings are at a certain level, which is randomly determined, but if you mess with the files, you can trigger it yourself, you will find hints to Gaster in the game. But it's so, like, random and rare if you don't mess with the files that's why it's like,
So, you don't know if it was actually supposed to be in the game?
Oh no, it's supposed to be in the game. It was very intentionally put in the game. But is it canon? Maybe. It seems fairly clear that the lab Alphys is using was Gasters. And there's a few extra logs I think you can find. I don't know.
Do we know what he actually looks like?
There is a file for Gaster, yeah. He's all jacked up, though.
Yeah, I meant before that.
I mean, who said he didn't look like that before?
I mean, I guess that's true.
Anyway, we're kind of hoping that Deltarune will have something with Gaster in it, but it also may not have anything to do with Gaster at all, because we're not sure if this is a parallel universe or, like, a prequel. I think Toby has hinted that it's not a prequel, so our current guess is parallel universe. Maybe?
I think I saw that people thought it was a parallel universe, but... Didn't he say... Wait. Yeah, no, it's on my... It'll start again at 21 minutes and 27 seconds. So we got 3 seconds to go.
Oh, well. Okay, well, I don't know why that was there that long. Sorry.
Probably like called you or something.
Yeah, so what's weird about it is if you actually walk around and talk to everyone once you're back in the town, which of course I did, but not multiple times, because I still haven't learned my lesson with that. None of the characters seem to know each other when you ask them. However, your quote-unquote brother is Azrael.
Right.
And your mom and dad were Toriel and Asgore. Which would, based on Undertale, make you Kara. But, you know, clearly things are different because you appear to already be on the surface.
Mm-hmm.
But some people are saying that Kara is, like, possessing Chris, but who the fuck knows, man? Nobody knows. We're all just pulling shit out of thin air at this point.
Yeah. And there's no indication of when the game will be finished, right?
I know this worst, most disastrous Dream Dweller. He's like, hey, it sounds wrong for someone else to be called that. So where is this worst, most disastrous person? In space. It's this person. She is truly the worst, most disastrous. It's like, sup. The worst, most disastrous dream hooligan.
The titles just keep getting longer.
Yep. I love how their titles get sillier, where it's like, I'm the one who would bring ruin upon crying children. I'm the celestial who will ascend even crying children. It's like, I am the pestilence god who would steal from even crying children. It's like, man, I can't believe I have to get serious again. I'm the god of poverty. I carry the misfortune of all mankind.
It's a lot for one god to carry.
Yep. It's like, oh man, I might get swallowed up by all this misfortune. Well, I'll just have to beat you from afar. I'll show you how a celestial fights. Then I'll destroy heaven, and then earth, and people, which I feel like would happen at the same time.
Heaven and
and
Earth
then
and
make
people.
a new Earth.
It could be sequential. God damn it, we're high.
Yeah. They said go to space.
Would it be super cold up here?
Probably. But it's a couple gods and a celestial. I don't know how much they care.
Right, no, that makes sense.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I thought there were tentacles coming out of those rocks. Oh, this is about to be creepy.
Beat her up. God damn it. Beat her up. Come on. What? Yeah. Oh god, another spell. Fuck.
Stop hitting me with stalactites from orbit, alright? That's not
That
fair.
is a great
That's against
question.
the
Where
goddamn
the fuck
rules.
are those coming from?
Just pulling them from the asteroid belt.
But they're all shaped the same, which is concerning in and of itself.
And they all have those, like, flag things or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck her up. Yeah, god damn it. Oh jeez. My stupid 2-foot wide dash.
Can you even hurt, Bean Lady?
I mean, sort of. I break her shield and then I can hurt. Tenshi.
Just goes away.
Yeah, it's just perfect possession. They switch spots.
Right, yeah.
Oh jeez. Oh god, it's a fish. Oh god, it's the start.
Not a fish! I'm allergic to seafood!
Whoa. She lost her floating rock. Now she's a fish again.
Why does she keep dropping it? You
Because she
betrayed
doesn't
your...
actually care about the fish.
Why not? He looks like he would be a nice guy.
I mean, I just like the stupid surprised face he gets when he's like... At first he's just like, man, ride it on my back. And then she drops him. He's like, oh! Look at him. Watch his face. Oh, this is a different one.
It's a bigger fish! What if
There's
it's a
always a
whale?
bigger fish, Brian.
Yep, just keep doing the wave.
I mean, if she's not gonna lower her shield, then I'm gonna keep headbutting her shield. God damn it.
I mean, I guess that makes sense, but are you even sure you're doing anything?
I mean, her health bar is inching down.
Alright.
Man, I threw Shion at her and nothing happened. I feel misled. God damn it, fish. There. I beat her up good.
You should slap her with her own fish. With your own fish, rather.
I should get my own fish.
And slap her with it. It seems like it would be quite effective.
Anyway. They're like, yeah, we caught them all.
Aw, yeah!
She's like, what happened to that ultimate berserk celestial? It's like, man, we wrecked her. Dream World resident. It's like, it's a coincidence, I guess. But, whatever, you caught them all. She's like, oh, I thought I'd keep trying at the temple a little longer. I thought it'd be nice to experience something new. She's like, oh. Shion and Tenchi.
I keep hearing Ten Shinhan, which is a character in Dragon Ball Z. But no, different person.
So, they want to partner up because she's like, hey, I want to see if your misfortune works on Celestials.
Well, it's
her
for
natural
science.
good fortune is inexhaustible. I love being near her.
You'd think they would cancel each other out.
Yep. Let's bring misfortune to everyone on Earth. It'll be fun. It's like,
I mean, that does sound quite enjoyable, but...
Anyway, they became mistaken for the world's most disastrous duo, and everyone hated them, but they didn't care. Currently, June ran away, and now she, only steals from rich people.
Like Robin Hood.
But she keeps it.
Like Robin Hood.
I steal from the rich and give to the needy. I take a small percentage, but I'm not greedy. We're not doing that again.
I steal from the rich and I give to myself.
Anyway, because you, who defeat it in a dream rampage, have no reason to become unfortunate, I guess. Anyway, now we get different credits again.
Alright. So is that the end of the game?
Yeah, I even went back after I finished recording and made sure that nothing else showed up, and nothing else showed up. So I'm fairly confident that that is actually the end of the game.
It's a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, that's why I said it's more like an epilogue.
Mm-hmm.
In its own right, because it's mostly just cleaning up the side effects of the story, the main story.
Right.
But I thought it was cute. So yeah, that was Antinomy of Common Flowers. So what did you think, Brian?
I thought it was pretty much the same as the first time we did a fighting game like this. Although the dual person mechanic kind of made it more interesting. Both narratively and in terms of gameplay, but it's pretty much more of the same. Are there any more of these?
This is the newest,
Okay.
but there are older ones that I didn't do. Now, I think I mentioned this before, that I found this story to be more coherent than Urban Legends, but I kind of liked the Urban Legend incident better, because I just liked going through the ghost stories, so...
Right.
Which were still referenced here, but only in the last words. So, that was a little disappointing to me personally, but not really a big deal. So, tune in next time for more fighting, but instead of cute anime girls, it's fucking ripped anime men. Ryan.
I'm sorry. I like what... Oh my god, that didn't come out right. Never mind. Let's go.